And then that's how we clicked. She was talking, and you know, she basically wanted like all influencers at the table to see how she can kind of get the message out to younger people in different ways. She can do that, and if it may be through us, then so be it. But that's how we kind of like connected though, because we was talking and she told me where she was from and what she was telling her story. And she says, yeah, I was on 85th and Broadway doing this, boom, boom, boom. And I was like, I stayed on 88th and Broadway. Like, you feel me? I stayed on Fig, boom, boom. She started telling me what she was doing on Fig and Broadway and how she got her start. And she was a nurse. And I'm like, my mama was a nurse. And she worked here. She's like, I worked there too, boom, boom, boom. Now we talking regular at the table. Everybody just looking at us. Then she hopped back into her mayor mode, you know what I mean? And then that's how it was, like, and I was like, yeah, all right, when I leave here, I'm gonna post you on my site or whatever, you know, my podcast, my website or whatever. She didn't really know much about me or whatever the case may be. But then when I left, I did post it, and her whole team was like, oh, okay, boom, thank you. Boom. We getting some reactions from this. They started to look me up or whatever, but ever since then, she like, I like him. You know what I mean? I mess with him. I said the same thing too. Like, man, I feel like this is really like, this is one of them like black aunties, and she from where we from. Like, she from, but when she came in though, I felt like everybody felt the same way. Dog, when she coming to the station, like, it was the same way. Like, it was cold, homie. It's just that certain aura about her, dog.
It was cool seeing, because like, you know, we see on our news and shit, because my girl heavy into politics and shit. So my girl be watching her and knew some shit, all that type shit, and just how her persona is on the news compared to like, you know how it is like before the lights, camera, action shit. Just how she was really down to earth as fuck, really relate with us, talk like us, all that. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. You would not expect that. You know what I mean? But I get it. The whole like, when you're a politician, you gotta be.
Yeah, well, say shit.
You know what I mean?
I hope that from not from the mayor for sure.
But I'm saying, like, it wasn't like she was like, hey, my nigga, like none of that. But I'm saying it was just down to earth. It was like, okay. Because you would think a politician, a lot of people get nervous. Or a lot of people around a politician, you think you got to talk a certain way or do it. Nah, she was like, you know, it was comfortable.
With my peoples.
Nah,
but she walked into a tough seat, man. Like, her position she got in L.A., it comes with a lot of backlash when you slip up and don't do things. This is L.A. for one. Like, there's going to be a lot of shit that goes on that falls on your lap. And you got to take that. Being the mayor, you got to take that. You know what I mean? You can't sit here and point out who did what wrong. It's like, you got to take all that to the chin.
And she is, though.
Man.
Because a lot of misconception about her is she control everything, and she don't. She's like, I only got jurisdiction here. I can only do certain shit here. I don't even know why y'all telling me why I didn't do this. I can't even do nothing over there. They told me don't even come over here. You know, but she's still fighting for it. But that was tight though, dog. In those moments, I was like, I wrote it on my story. Like, I felt like Big Boy, like the Charlemagne's and shit, like on the Breakfast Club. Like, these niggas got the New York, you know, mayor coming to they shit, you know, on they platform or whatever the case may be, and they interviewing, they saying they questions or whatever. It ain't too crazy. It's just enough. You know what I mean? Like,
it's important. Shit.
Yeah, it's important for sure. I'm like, oh, this shit just, just felt like I would just put us on a level. Like, that shit was hard.
Goal, that's like, I felt like a lot of people, like, even just the people reaching out and shit, like, did y'all ask her about this? Did y'all ask her about that? Did y'all ask her about this? And it's like, you know, for the people who are super into it, they had those questions. We asked a lot of great questions, a lot of dope shit, but it was like some people wanted to go deeper and all that. And I'm like, I think that was the whole point of her coming to us, because she wanted to relate to the people who, you know, how we look at the politics. You know what I mean? There are other platforms who are strictly politics that you could go listen to or sit down with them on. But like, to cater to our audience, we asked the questions that we felt our audience would want to know. You know what I'm saying? And I even me, like, when I'm sitting there, I'm like, damn, that was a good question. Even Smacky, going crazy. You going crazy. I'm like, damn, those great questions. You know what I mean? It was dope.
Yeah, that's it for sure. Put us on the level though, bro.
That's for sure. Let me ask you all this though, for real. I'm for the relation, like, to relay it. What is she on tour or doing right now? What is the message? What's she trying to do?
She just really trying to relate more to us and trying to get the message out. Because, you know, when you older, all you relying on is the older ways of putting the news out, which is the actual bigger media outlets, Channel 9, 11, 13, 24, whatever the case may be. She's not hip to the TikToks. She's not coming to the radio stations, the Instagrams, the Insta stories, the YouTubes, Twitter. Donald Trump and Newsom and all these niggas, they get it. These niggas got podcasts, Trump on Twitter. Like, she got to get hip to this shit, and she's just trying to figure out her way to get her message across. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
So basically, her message is to sum it up is basically like, look, nigga, I'm with y'all. Her thing is, I'm with y'all. This is what I got from it. I'm with y'all, but look, it's some shit that's above my pay grade.
I'm on the payroll.
It's certain shit that supersedes my jurisdiction, my authorization, and I'm getting the backlash for it. I'm getting the flack for it. I get it, but I'm here to tell y'all I'm with y'all, and I asked her the questions that people want to know. Like, and she cleared it up. Like, look, I know y'all feel this way. Let me tell y'all, this nigga answer was funny. That boy, he trying to make sure he stay at that dinner table.
On the set.
He want to make sure he stay at that dinner table.
My mama,
I'm like, what the fuck was that answer?
See, niggas can't be serious, bro. I'm trying to say, I'm trying to give us some. I'm trying to be at the dinner table, trying to get us some stuff. Yeah.
That nigga talking to us like, what the fuck did you just say?
Nigga went right around
bro. They don't want you to stay at the dinner table, bro. I'm trying to get these permission slips signed. You hear me?
My boy said, I'm not giving up my seat. I'm not giving up my seat.
Okay, I got clarification now. So she basically, all right, cool. Shout outs to Auntie then.
Oh man, listen.
That probably is more of a politics conversation because I would like to know what the temperature is. Like I'm not into politics, so I don't have no.
Listen, bro. I'm like, nigga, these motherfuckers are going off in the DMs, nigga. I'm like, oh, she's this, she that. Why did she give money to the woo-woo before she gave money to the homeless people? Why did she give money to woo? Why is she doing?
Go look at the interview.
Going crazy.
How's your lady feel about her?
They going crazy. My girl love her, by the way.
Oh, okay.
My girl love her. My girl like, look, fuck all that. She's a black woman. She came into a tough seat. You know what I'm saying? She's trying her best, and I'm supporting her. I'm standing by her, and it's just like, you know,
it is what it is.
That woman shit, like.
A lot of people ask me questions, but I'm like, did you go look at the interview? I'm like, y'all not even looking at the interview. Y'all ask me, did you ask her? I'm like, well, that means you didn't look at the interview.
It was so funny. One fan underneath the post, this is before we even dropped the interview, the first thing we had dropped, that clip when it was me asking about the schools, you know, the ICE rate, are they going to be rating schools and shit like that? And somebody put in there like, why y'all didn't ask her about this? I'm like, motherfucker, the interview ain't even out yet.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
God,
what?
Damn.
I mean, that's politics and shit. That's why they say don't talk about it at work and school and all that, because that's how they, that's how they get everybody.
Oh yeah, that shit ain't no
People
joke.
passionate about that, about anything.
That shit ain't no joke. I'm gonna let y'all know off the rip. I'm not, nigga, don't come to me for CNN shit. But I can talk some politics, but nigga, I'm not that super 100% invested. If y'all think I'm finna sit down and I'm finna get y'all CNN for 2 hours.
Bro, if we looking at ICE and ICE is telling us, hey, look, we going to the elementary schools soon as it start, and we gonna be waiting on you. Or we gonna go get your kid, and we gonna make sure you come and get your kid, and we gonna be waiting on you. That's crazy. Everybody looking at that. Like, that's crazy. We gonna ask those questions. That's common sense, though. You feel me? Like, and that's kind of wild. Like, we sitting there asking her and she answering her those, but.
And then even with that answer, she like, that's not my job. I'm over, the superintendent is over schools. I'm not over schools.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm making sure I'm working with the superintendent. But it's like shit like that, just find out basic information. Because again, like as a mayor, and you know, we gonna get pushed back. Everybody gonna say, oh, y'all kissing her ass. I'm not kissing no ass. I'm coming from an unbiased position with this one. I'm just like, what I took from it, I'm like, damn, she could be selling us, shoveling us shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get to, respectfully. Like,
she could be shoveling us shit.
Like, if she, you know what I mean? Don't come over here. You know how they do.
He ain't gonna say that.
Nah, I wouldn't. Even if I would though, if she was. Because if a Gavin Newsom came in there and then he you know what I'm saying, he combed his hair back and he start talking that shit and he said some bullshit, I'll tell y'all if I felt like it was some bullshit or not.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But then again, you know, you do got to realize politicians are so dialed in. Like you wouldn't, a lot of them, you wouldn't even be able to tell if they capping. They so dialed in with their responses, like they know what to say.
Yeah, nah, for sure. That's the whole shit.
At that point, you can just go. You got to be a good judge of character. You be dialed in.
That's what it come down to.
Like, man, you full of shit. You got all the right answers.
That's
Start
why.
looking at nigga
That's why
like,
when you see them movies and the presidents walk out, they smiling. Hey, kissing baby's answer, and then as soon as they close the door, man, that's some bullshit. Woo, you know what I mean?
Yeah, homie. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. The homie was telling me, damn, to really look like that American dream, homie, you can't go nowhere without a wife. You gotta be married, homie. You gotta have a kid. Unless if you want to be in any of that shit. And I was like, damn. But for her, she ain't got nobody. She out here by herself, homie.
Who?
The mayor.
You see what's going on with Dr. Cheyenne Brown? You think that she out here by herself?
Oh, you think she work? You think she somebody work?
Hey,
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
She a little older.
I'm just saying, just because she older, don't tap her out the game. That's all I'm saying.
You think she somebody work? Nah, she a little older.
Most if they that old and claiming that they single, shit, they running somebody.
Oh man, she gonna do it.
They beating somebody down.
Security.
I ain't my business, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's not my business.
No, ain't my business.
Security, come on up in here.
I don't be paying attention to what.
But I would rather. I'm saying, like, if we really thinking about it, though, you would want to have a mayor that's getting knocked down at least, right? It'd be less stress for her.
Do that matter though?
You don't think that?
Like, do you keep up with all the politicians who run shit if they're married or not?
I'm saying getting that nut bust.
I'm saying, does that matter to you? Because all the people that run shit, you know, Governor Newsom's wife is. Do we got a wife? You know?
No, I'm not. But I'm saying, we talking about if she having a good time for herself out here. That's probably needed. Is what I'm saying. To help her do her job. A better mayor. You know what I'm trying to say?
But how do you know that the people that are in marriages are having sex and busting nut bust?
And if they not, then they gonna be just like, oh boy, you know what I'm saying? The CEO
At the Coldplay.
Yeah, he gonna be just like the CEO. Like I'm saying, at that point, at that levels, if you're responsible for that much, that's kind of needed, right?
He was cheating.
Hey, how cold?
No, I'm saying
how cold was that though?
To get it, like I would rather the mayor, like, oh, you good? Across, you good? Everything good? All right, that's on the list of you good.
He had his.
Do you feel people make better decisions with the nut bust?
I think people who make crazier decisions, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, when they not lack thereof. Yeah, for sure.
So people that are celibate.
Kevin Gates would say otherwise.
Yeah.